trucker boys and trucker girls, welcome back. So I thought about, I wanted to record this, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So today I'm here in Chicago, and I'm just gonna say outright, Chicago sucks. Everything is tight, every road is narrow like you see here, and this is pretty much almost every kind of dock in the Chicago area. So as you can see how tight this area is here, and how these docks are built. They're really not built for 53-foot trailers with extended sleeper cab trucks. As you can see, my truck, this is all the way into the back of the dock there. It is like sticking out into the street. That's a problem. That's not how that's supposed to be. It's supposed to look something like this. Like that truck is there, or like that truck is over there. It's not built for stuff like this. This is not necessarily CFI's fault, because they don't know, they typically when they get these companies and whatnot, they don't really know what their docks and what their areas look like. So it's up to me to report docks like this, because if I was on my first week out, I would not be able to do this comfortably. I would probably just tell them I can't do it. Get somebody else to do it, because I can't do it. This is not something that a first week on your own person would be comfortable doing, because it's so tight. This is the room that you have to work with. You can't really see it in there, but there's a ramp already there. So the dock is literally this length of the truck. This is it. If you don't get it in right here, you're not going to get it into the dock. And as you can see over here, there's a pole. There's a power pole here on this side. The wall's there. That's the gap that you have. Over here on this side, like I said, there's a ramp that's right next to the trailer. You might not be able to see it. I'll try to zoom in, but there's a ramp right there. So you don't really have much room to wiggle over to the right. You almost got to get it. You got to get it in perfect. There's a dumpster over here, a car parked here, and then over here, this is what you got to work with. This is the street here. Earlier, when I got here, there was a car parked right here, right there, where I'm right in the middle of where the screen is, right there, pretty much right across from that that blazer right there. Right here, there was a car there. So not only did I have to get this back in there perfectly, I had to make sure that I didn't hit the car that was parked there, because we couldn't find out whose car it was. So what I had to do was take it in super tight, go over the curb here, pretty much take the back end over the curb, start turning it hard right to get the trailer in. Which pretty much by the time I was able to do that, I had no choice but to come up over this curb here. It's not a big curb, it's kind of small, but I had to come up over the curb. Then I had to literally drive on the sidewalk to come up here as far as I could to straighten it out, because with that car there, I didn't have the right angle. There was nothing I could do. So I had to do it that way, but I got it in, and it's probably the most difficult back I've ever done this far. I would not have been comfortable doing it week one out. And I've been out here for 7 months, and that still was very difficult. Then I'm going to tell you about the setup here real quick before I end this video. So if you're looking at where the intersecting street is that way, where the intersecting street is this way, let's go for a quick little walk. Might as well, right? What the hell? So we're gonna go for a walk down here, because ideally you'd like to bring in the truck from this way, right? So you could be driver's side to the dock, make it easy. I tried doing that. I'm gonna tell you why it didn't work. I'm gonna show you why it didn't work, what I tried to do, and then what I had to do afterwards. So as you can see, you got box trucks, about 24, 28 footers. That's about what should be down here. No reason for a 53 foot trailer to be here, unless it's a day cab. Because with the day cab, you can almost take it 45 degrees blindside and be able to see what you're doing. You can't in a sleeper cab. You can't do that. Not in roads like this. You're gonna hit something. You're not gonna be able to see where the hell you're going. So it's easy for these box trucks to come in this way, but look at this. There's a roundabout right here that's super tiny, super small. No way you're gonna get a 53 footer around this. It's a one-way street going this way, so you have to enter it in from over here. And look at this mess down here. You got cars parked on each side of the road. I'm gonna try not to get hit here. Yeah, see, there's a car coming this way. I want you to kind of get the angle here. So go ahead. So I want you to kind of get the angle here. So if you see this right there, right in the middle, there's the intersecting street over there, as you can see it, where those cars are going. I tried coming in that way. I couldn't because of that car way in the back, and I had to back out and go around. I tried to come in this way, but even if I would have gotten in between these cars, I wouldn't have been able to clear this. I would have had to run over this thing and to be able to clear this car right here, that's right here on the fucking curb, excuse my language, but I wouldn't have been able to make it, because if I would have took it, even if I would have been able to take it a little bit wide, I would have gotten really close to this pole, or I would have run straight over this little median, which it looks like people have done. That's why the curve's all messed up. But so I couldn't, even if I got it in, I couldn't go straight, I couldn't back in, so there's no way I would have been able to make this work this way. So I had to go around. I went all the way back around, and then this is what I ended up having to do. Oh, we're gonna get past Mr. Waste Management. Put the camera in the bed. Yeah, we're gonna walk back around here. Waste Management guy. I don't want to get him on camera. But anyways, so what I had to do is I had to go all the way around, right? And then I came in blindside. I had to come in blindside. It's the only way I could come in. I came in from over there. Came in this way. I was blindside, looking this way, and I saw where the dock was, and I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, well, once I saw where the dock was and how it was assembled, I knew I couldn't in my right mind be able to do a blindside. I just wasn't going to be able to pull it off. I probably could have, but it would have been really difficult with the dumpster there. Now, with not being able to see the cars on the other side, it would have been very difficult to do it. Plus, there was cars that were parked here, so it made it even more difficult. So what I had to do, which I can tell you, you can just see by over here, not the best area apparently. So this is what I had to do. This is the crazy part. I'm gonna try to wrap this up before the 10-minute mark. But so the guy tells me in there, right? He tells me, oh, you're gonna have to go out here. You're gonna have to turn it around. And you're gonna have to back it out of the way. I'm like, what the? Really? Okay. So yeah. Anyways, let's go for a walk. Back the truck up way over here. Coming this way. Coming this way. All the way. I had to back it up. All the way over here to the stop sign. So got it backed. Backing up, all the way to the intersection. I want y'all to see this, because you need to understand why this was so frustrating today, so nerve-wracking, so dangerous, and how backs like this will really test your nerves as a truck driver. I'll tell you that much. It tested my nerves today. It tested my fortitude and whatnot. So this is a video you should watch when you think about, do I really want to be a truck driver? Because this is the kind of stuff you're going to have to go through sometimes. So I had to take it. I literally am driving backwards all the way from the other side of the street all the way to the back. I get about right here, and I'm looking at this street here, and I'm just looking at it. And once again, cars are over here, cars over there, busy intersection over here, which is already tight to begin with. So what the guy told me to do, he told me back up all the way this way, right? He says back up all the way over here. He says you're gonna have to pull it in, and then you're gonna have to pull back in, and basically I'm gonna have to reverse out, right? And then I'm gonna have to reverse back in the other way. And I was like, you have to be shitting me. Really? Wow. In a busy intersection right here, you can't even see what the cars are coming the other way because of the cars that are over here. So what I had to do is I found this nice gentleman that was walking down the street. He was just doing his walking like he was working out, and I stopped him and I said, dude, can you please do me the biggest favor? I need someone to direct traffic because I'm about to pull this thing in, pull it out, and then pull it back in. And look at how busy this is. Look at how fast these cars are coming, and look at how busy it is. It's super busy. So I literally had a guy standing. He was standing right here in the middle of the street, and he's directing me, because what I ended up doing is I backed up. I kind of got real close over here to where that for sale sign's at there. I kind of got the back end close there. Then I turned it right, got about how that box truck is, about right there, a little bit further, almost to the light, and then I reversed it back this way, so that this way now I'm going backwards back this way now, driver's side towards the dock. Once I did that, then I was able to get all the way back down, backing up all the way again down the street again, just the other way now. Then, like I said, I'm trying to maneuver because where that white truck is coming right now, about right where he's at, is where a little bit further up is where kind of where that other pole is by the tree there. There's a car there. Great. I need that space. So luckily they got one of the guys to move one of the cars. They actually worked at the place. The other one couldn't move it. They didn't know whose it was. Moved it back, and then, like I said, hard, once I got to the spot, hard right, get it into the dock, real nice and tight, pulled over. My truck was like way the hell over here, almost by the wall on the pull-up, but I got it in. But man, this is the kind of stuff sometimes you're gonna have to deal with as a truck driver. So ask yourself before you decide to do this, do I want to be a truck driver? Because this is the kind of stuff you'll have to deal with. These kind of backs like this, the kind of stuff you have to deal with. Nothing you can do about it. Yep, nothing you can do about it other than just get it in there, hope and pray for the best, pray to the gods that you're not gonna hit nobody, and that you're gonna be okay. But yeah, guys, whew, what a day. Chicago sucks.